My sincere attempt to summarize the third juz of the Quran in a calm and simple story format that is easy to listen to and easy to understand. I ask for patience and grace. What follows is one continuous story, faithful to the meaning and historical flow of Juz 3. The story continues by returning to the inner life of faith and the outer life of community. God speaks to those who believe and reminds them that true faith requires honesty, patience, and discipline, especially during times of hardship. People are warned not to take as close allies those who openly oppose faith because the loyalty shapes the heart and direction of a community. God reminds everyone that nothing is hidden from Him. Thoughts, intentions, and secrets are all known. On the day when every soul is faced with what it has done, people will wish they could distance themselves from their wrong actions. Yet God warns while also showing mercy, reminding people to turn back to Him sincerely. God then teaches about His oneness in a powerful and clear way. He declares that there is no true God except Him, the ever-living, the sustainer of all. He is never overtaken by sleep or fatigue. Everything in the heavens and the earth belongs to Him. No one can intercede except by His permission. His knowledge surrounds past, present, and future. His authority extends over all creation without effort. This description settles the heart and anchors belief in the greatness and closeness of God at the same time. From here, the story turns toward earlier revelations in the shared roots of faith. God explains that He revealed Scripture with truth, confirming what came before it. Guidance was sent through earlier books as well. Some people respond with humility and belief, while others reject truth knowingly. God makes it clear that rejecting faith is not a simple mistake when it is done with awareness and arrogance. Such rejection carries serious consequences. The story then addresses a common confusion among people. Some claim faith with their words but deny it with their actions. God explains that true belief is proven through obedience and sincerity. Faith is not inherited or claimed by identity alone. It is lived through submission to God and trust in Him. Attention then turns to the family of Mary and the story surrounding her and her child. God reminds people that He chose certain families for a special role in history. The mother of Mary dedicates her child to God even before her birth, hoping she would serve Him sincerely. Mary grows up under care and purity, receiving provision in a way that surprises those around her. Her life becomes a sign of devotion and trust. Then comes the story of the birth of Jesus. God sends His message to Mary, telling her that she will have a son who will be honored in this world and the next. She is told that He will speak to people even as a child and will be among the righteous. Mary is surprised as she has lived a life of purity. She is reminded that God creates as He wills. When He decides something, He only says for it to be, and it is. Jesus is described as the servant and messenger of God. He is taught the scripture and wisdom. He is sent to guide the children of Israel and confirm the truth that came before Him. He performs signs by God's permission, healing the blind and the leper, and bringing life to what appears lifeless, all by God's will. He calls people to worship God alone and to live righteously. Some believe Him while others reject Him. As opposition grows, Jesus asks who will stand with Him in the cause of God. His sincere followers respond, declaring their belief and submission. God reassures Jesus and explains that He will raise him and protect him from those who plot harm. God clarifies that disagreements about Jesus arose later and that the truth is clear for those who seek it sincerely. Jesus is not divine nor the Son of God, but a created servant honored with a special mission. The story then turns to the unity of faith. God calls the people of Scripture to come to a common word, that none should be worshipped except God, and that no human should be raised to divine status. Some accept this call, while others turn away. God makes it clear that the responsibility of the messenger is to convey the message clearly, not to force belief. Attention shifts again to the conduct of the believers. They are reminded that life will test them through fear, loss, and hardship. Patience and trust are essential. Those who remain steadfast are promised reward. God encourages believers to remain united and not fall into division like earlier communities did after receiving the clear guidance. The juz then addresses the aftermath of a painful battle experienced by the early Muslim community. Believers are reminded that setbacks occur when discipline and unity weaken. God reassures them that trials distinguish sincere believers from those who only appear committed. Even moments of defeat carry lessons and mercy. God forgives those who slipped and calls them to remain firm and hopeful. The reality of death is addressed next. No soul dies except by God's permission and at its appointed time. Fear of death should not prevent people from standing for truth. Those who are killed while striving sincerely are not lost. They are honored by God. Life in this world is temporary, and the reward of the next life is far greater. God then speaks about generosity and compassion. Believers are encouraged to spend in ease and hardship, to control anger, to forgive others, and to respond to wrongdoing with goodness. These qualities define those who are mindful of God. When they make mistakes, they remember God and seek forgiveness, not persisting in wrongdoing knowingly. The Jews ends with a reminder of purpose and reflection. God calls people to think deeply about creation, about the heavens and the earth, about the alternation of night and day. Those who reflect remember God while standing, sitting, and resting. They recognize that creation is not meaningless. They ask God to protect them, forgive them, and grant them success in the life to come. In this way, the third Jews flows as a story of belief, identity, trial, and mercy. It connects the past with the present, reminding humanity that the message of worshiping one God has always been the same. It teaches that faith is not only belief, but patience, humility, courage, and compassion. It reassures hearts that God sees every effort, forgives sincerely, and guides those who seek Him with honesty and trust.